All right, I'm back for day 5. I've been cutting like up a storm up here. I had the surveyors come yesterday and we determined exactly how this laid, so I had to cut another section out over here. And basically we're here to drop some trees. Got my buddy John here with me today. He's getting ready right up there by the truck. And we're going to take out that maple tree, and then we're just gonna start right here and just start dropping trees, dropping them like they hot. So and then I'm going to take them, and mostly I got a big wide area up here that's good for processing, and then I got another area down below this line of trees where I can do more. This is what I didn't really count on because I couldn't really see the terrain very well when I was up here before, but there's a lot of, you know, humps, and over here there's a lot of this kind of thing, and it's really tough to drive on. There's places I can bring the machine up in here, but then you can't really maneuver, and if you can't maneuver, then you can't really do much. So the closer I got into this one particular area that's on this slope, the more I realized I can't just go in and clear a section. You know, I was just starting to look at individual trees, and finally I realized, whew, we just need to come in here and just start dealing with it, you know, by cutting. So yesterday I cut a section right along the top of this grassy area over here. There was a line of bigger trees that I'd gone around, and so yesterday I cut them down and processed them up and put the logs up there. And so we're going to do more of that, and then we're going to have another area right down here probably where we stack logs. We just got to get them out of the area, and the line kind of comes right through here where the drain fields are right up in through here and on up the hill. So anyway, all the trees coming down today. We're going to do that as aggressively as we can, and I may need to come back tomorrow and grind up whatever's left. So I'm hoping to get a fair amount of grinding done today too. But got a hurricane, remnants of which are supposed to come through tomorrow afternoon, and so I probably will not be out here working in that. So prayers for all those people in Florida that are dealing with this right now. So kind of scary. I wouldn't want to go through that, but anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my grapple on. We're gonna start putting trees down. Thanks for watching. Good morning, back for another day. We sort of laid waste to all the rest of the trees here last Thursday, and then storm came through and took the weekend off because it rained all weekend. And today is Tuesday, and I am here to begin organizing and cleaning up the mess here. So I think we've got approximately 100 trees laying on the ground that need to be cleaned up. We're going to stack the logs and grind up all the rest of the material the way we've been doing. We did about approximately 50 of the trees that we cut down on Thursday. We got processed, and so about a third of them, and the 2/3 of them are still here. So like I said, I'm gonna do some organizing and grind up the stuff that we've already, because like I said, we got 50 trees worth of branches and tops, and most of the stuff over here is just pieces from the processing. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind all that stuff up. There's a big pile actually under this tree right here. There's a big pile of stuff that we process stuff up and I'd push it up, so I've got kind of a big ridge of branches and stuff over here. So I'm gonna spend some time grinding that stuff up and getting it cleared up on this kind of flat spot up here, and then I'm gonna start pulling in more trees. And so I'll probably spend the afternoon processing as many as I can do, and then plan is tomorrow my buddy John's going to come back out here, and the two of us will finish it up together. So we're just about done here. I've got to go and clean up the rest of the canopies and branches and stuff. We finished processing up all the trees yesterday. I've just got some brush piles and various things laying. It's kind of a big pile right here, and then I got a pretty good sized pile. I've already ground some of it. I got to spread it out a little bit, and then just random branches laying around a fairly large area here. But I'm going to run through and tidy this up, and hopefully in the next few hours it's going to come together. But a couple of kind of bigger spots to focus on, but a lot of it's just kind of doing a final rake out on some of this stuff. I'll get some of the stumps, but there's a lot of stumps, so and some of them can't really get to just because of the terrain. So anyway, I'm gonna try to wrap this up today, and I'll show you some good after pictures here in a little bit, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.